Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk to you guys about why life is competitive in nature. So competition is something that is inherent in many facets of life. Whether you're at work, whether you're a woman or a man in relationships, or you're competing in sports, or you are in the gym, you're doing whatever, your life most of the time is competition, or you could be competing with yourself, right? So you have to realize that life is competitive by nature. People say that it's not good to be competitive, it's toxic, we should all be equal, we should all get trophies. But no, there's winners and there's losers, guys. There's people that win at life and there's people that lose at life. There's people that are rich and there's people that are poor. There's people that are fit and there's people that are fat. There's people that are successful, there's people that are unsuccessful. There's people that are competent, there's people that are incompetent. There's lazy people and then there's hustlers, right? There is no equal playing field. You choose if you want to be successful, rich, wealthy, fit, or you also choose if you want to be poor, lazy, fat, stupid, etc. Um, and you can see this all over the freaking place, right? Let's say you're at work and you're trying to get promoted. You're in competition with everyone else at work. So no one really is your friend when it comes to you moving up, right? You can be friendly with them, right? But it's still a competitive game, right? Or like think of like a lot of like women, for example, who uh, dress up nice and try to wear makeup and get their nails done and get their hair done and work out at the gym and get these BBLs and shit like that, right? They're competing with each other to look good for men, right? They're competing and they're competing to look better than their female peers, right? So life is competitive in nature, right? There is no um, equal playing field. There is no everyone gets a trophy, right? So, and this goes the same in sports. You're playing basketball, you're competing with the other people to win, right? So there's winners and there's losers. If you're not on the winning side, you're on the losing side. There is no in between. It's a black and white dynamic. So, and life's all about choices. You choose if you want to be a winner or a loser, right? You choose if you want to work hard or you don't. And especially at work, right? You see this a lot. It's very competitive, right? There's people that are on a promotion list, right? And if you don't stand out, if they're not like, damn, this is the guy, then it doesn't matter if you're on that list. You're not going to get it. You're not going to win, right? And we have to really, come to the understanding that there is no such thing as just being in the middle, right? There is no lukewarmness. You're either going to win or lose. So a life is all about choices. It's all about choices. Every day you choose and you compete with your mind as well. You're not just competing with other people, you're competing with yourself. Because when the side of you that says, I want to stay in bed for an extra 2 hours wins, then you lost. You let your mind defeat you. And your mind is the battlefield, right? So if you can conquer the laziness and the unwillingness to work in your mind, then you win, right? Because humans are by nature lazy, right? We're not designed to really sit there and work 14-hour days, right? I talk about in the past how humans, like foragers, only would work like 4-hour days, right? And then the rest of the time they would kind of sit around and hang around by like the fire and drink and have sex and do whatever, right? But my point here is like you have to realize that you're always in competition with somebody. It could be your own mind, it could be someone at work, it could be a dude at the club that a girl is deciding on who she wants to say yes to for a date. It could be, or it could be two girls who you're trying to choose from, right? Everybody's in competition with each other. There's no escaping it. And it's kind of crude. It's kind of, it doesn't sound pretty, but that's just the nature of life. You can either accept it or not accept it. But I think you should accept it, because when you accept the reality of human nature, it's freedom, because now you can choose, and now you know that you choose what you become. You choose if you want to be lazy. You choose if you want to be a lazy, junk food eating, video game playing loser, right? And there is no middle ground. So you either are a winner or a loser. I really hope you guys understand this, because it's very important. It's very important. And you see this primarily in sports, work, and relationships, right? Pretty much all human endeavors, all human, social situations. So if you're going to be dealing with people, if you're not going to be a monk, be ready to compete, be ready to fight, be ready to, be ready to go at it with yourself and with others, because it's not a fair game. And if you choose to be a loser, then you're going to be a loser. So yeah, guys, life is competitive in nature, especially when you're dealing with other people. So, don't look at everyone as your friend, right? Because, that guy at work who sits there and talks to you or whatever, he may be your biggest enemy. He may be talking shit behind your back, trying to make you look bad, right? Trying to make sure you don't shine, you don't get promoted, right? So you have to be careful about who you speak to, right? And you also have to be on your A game. You have to be proficient in what you're doing, because if you're not proficient, well, people are gonna see that, and they're gonna exploit you. They're gonna tell people that, hey, this guy's not doing what he's supposed to do, or he's not doing this process correctly. And they're gonna find out, they're gonna tell somebody, and now there you go. You lost, pretty much, right? So life is competitive. The two things I want you guys to take away here is, learn to realize that you have to perform. You have to perform, you have to be the best, right? And number two, don't trust everybody you come in contact with, whether it's at work, whether it's people at the club, whether it's at the gym or in sports. You don't want to trust everybody, because humans are always trying to throw each other under the bus to make themselves stand out, right? All the time. Men and women, everyone's trying to throw each other under the bus, right? If a girl doesn't like another girl, if she finds her to be, if she sees her as a threat, like she could be prettier, she's gonna call her a slut. If a man, doesn't like another guy, he's gonna call him a loser, or the G word, right? So don't trust everybody you meet, and always be at your best. Always be performing, because you don't want to have anybody have to say anything about you performance-wise. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below, and I will get back to you. As always, I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.